3 states down, 13 to go. Well, this is steep. North Carolina is just really going, hi there, welcome to the state. Here are 2 of the toughest climbs on the trail straight out of the gate. Well, in case you wanted another view of Hiawassee, there it is. Stopped at this shelter for a lunch stop. The toilet is uphill of this place, which is not exactly the most hygienic, I think, but oh well. Good place for lunch, nice benches in the shade. So if this side trail is called Chunky Gal Trail number 77, that kind of implies the existence of 76 other Chunky Gal trails. I was gonna go a bit further today, but my insides is still not feeling the best. So I think I'm just gonna stay at the next shelter. That's about an hour away. That right there is Standing Indian Mountain. Biggest mountain yet. I'm just gonna worry about that tomorrow and camp at the base. Just got some reasonably unexpected trail magic. And now the next shelter is gonna be busy. So I'm racing up there to catch the other people before it fills up. Standing Indian Shelter. I had some pretty interesting experiences there last night, but I think those experiences are best shared another time in another context. There weren't any around, but more recently people have started calling that shelter the bear shelter, because bears have figured out how to remove properly hung food. So I actually stayed in the shelter with all my food at my legs. Just figured, if a bear is going to get my food, they'll have to fight me for it. Standing Indian Mountain. I think this is like 1,700 meters. It's taller than almost any mountain I've stood on in Australia. It's pretty big. And the view isn't too bad. Again, you can see the whole path I took up here, and it's all ridgeline. I was camped on those ridgelines not too long ago. Went up to those hills, camped on one of those. Up through those valleys. It's funny, there seems to be the same kind of vegetation at 1,700 meters as at like 500 in these mountains. Things don't really change. It feels a bit more wildernessy out here in North Carolina compared to Georgia. Like, I can see less towns, I can still see some farming down there, but mostly just mountain scenery. That's my next hill, limbing through the trees. Look at that. Steepest climb so far, but I have a feeling it's gonna be worth it. Well, the view was worth it. That's the next down. So, 100 miles down, way too many to go. I think it's like 2,600 to go in North America. Best AT sunset yet. That's the lights of town. That's bad. Might as well share it now while it's fresh in my mind. So, last night at Standing Indian Shelter, I was staying in the shelter with a couple of others, as well as this guy traveling with his son. And that guy seemed pretty straightforwardly nice, pretty straightforward, like kind of a normal person you meet on trail. He was a divorced war veteran, which is why he was out there kind of trying to fix himself, although he was bringing his son with him, and he spent hours verbally abusing his son, using swear words every second word. It was quite something to witness. And I think it really just shows that the trail doesn't change you. It's all leaves and rocks and mud. It's you who changes you. If you're on trail, you've got to do the heavy work. And that guy hasn't done any work yet.